Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for this video. It is not a process video. It is actually the introduction to my new Disney series that I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you guys what I have done so far. This is my Disney album. It's just a basic red 3-ring binder. And I think I hinted on a couple of my other videos that I have ordered some photos and I used some promotional codes and things. So my first set of photos came in. This is my first set. Let's see how big this is. It's like an inch, almost an inch and a half of photos. And so I'm going to go through those. And then I'm still waiting on 2 more sets photos. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that in just a second, but first I wanted to show you what my album currently looks like, and then we're going to walk through kind of everything. So the front of my album is just a Project Life pocket page card, whatever you want to call them, from the Say Cheese collection. Everything in this album is Say Cheese. So I decorated the front with just this Main Street press. I love this like newspaper print paper, and I wanted to at least have it somewhere completely intact. I love the way that this turned out. So all I did was put some spray ink, can you guys see that? With the red and the yellow to make it kind of look like a worn newspaper. So I love that. So I'm going to see if I can do this without getting a glare. And I don't know. There we go. If that's possible. Let's see if we can pull this back. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Alright. Actually, I bought this. My boyfriend made fun of me because I bought this from IKEA. It was seriously like $2.99. Something very, very cheap. And it's to hold your iPad. And he was like, seriously, you're not going to ever use that. I use this thing like crazy. But look at that. Oh, perfect. Maybe. Yes, perfect. So can you guys see it? Like, I don't want this glare, so I'm going to try to make it as low as possible without the glare. This is the first trip to Disney as a pass holder. So I have like the Let's Memories Begin and the date, and all I have really focused on is I really wanted my photos to showcase. So that's what I made sure that I had enough photos, and then anything else that's left I added pocket cards to. I think very similar to Project Life is what I was going for with this. So this was the first day this is my mom, and my nephew Eli both have passes, so we have gone several times together. This was actually his first trip to Magic Kingdom. He's been to other parks before, but this is his first trip to Magic Kingdom. So that's really what my album is really focused on, is the photos. Every year I have bought, let's take this out, this postcard. It's like a holographic postcard. I don't know if you can see it, if it's picking it up. Every year they have something different. Since 2008, I think I have a postcard from Disney World with the year on it like that. So some of my photos are in the 3x4 sizes. This I think is the actual, this size, is this A? I don't even know. With the 4 4x6s and the 3x4s, that's the most popular size that I used in this layout. So I just really wanted to focus, like I said again, on the photos and bringing everything out together. So this is my layout so far, or my album so far. It's really, I take so many photos when I'm there. It's crazy. So the photos that we take mainly with our phones, and then the pass holder, what is it called? Magic makers, photo makers, pass holder. My words are not with me right now. The memory maker photographers their photos that they take as well. We have just so many of those as well. Like I said in a previous video, over 1,000 photos. And every time we go, we always ask for, a lot of people don't realize that you can ask if they have a magic shot, which is where they do the special things like this one here you see with Mike Wazowski from Monsters. And so making this like scary face. Actually take it out. You can see a little bit better. So those are magic shots. You can ask the photographer if they do those. Sometimes they do them. Sometimes they do not. Here's another one with a little chip. So we always ask every time we take a photo if they have those and they're able to do it. And then if you tell them that you're a pass holder, even if you're not, they tend to take more. Like I think they feel like you have all the basics, so let's take these different shots. That's how I got this one. So the second day that we went was for my birthday, and so they just took a picture of my button, and I thought I lost my button. I was very upset. It took me a very long time to find that in my scrapbook room, so I'm so glad that I was able to get that. So I really wanted the memorabilia as well in my pages. A lot of times too, this is actually from Hollywood Studios, but there are times where certain characters like Olaf does not provide autographs. So they have these cards. So that's where this came from. So I actually had to staple it on 2 sides and then use some brads on 2 of them to get it in there because it wasn't the right size for that. This I think is one of my favorite magic shots. Look at Olaf in the snow. Oh my goodness. So amazing. Is it zooming? It's not focusing. There we go. And he's so cute. And then they have me like act like I was freezing. Another thing that I am okay with my album not all being 12 by 12. So this is a 12 by 12 page protector, but I think this is like a 10 by 13. Put it this way some. So it's a little bit shorter than the rest, but I like that. There's a couple times that it shows out and it really does look pretty awesome. So this was when we saw Pluto, and if you have the memory maker, a lot of people don't realize too that you can actually put their autographs right on the photo, so before you print them. So there's his autograph. So even though I have his where he signed my book here, I wanted that on the photo as well. So then we have Tinkerbell, and we have Buzz Lightyear and Woody. And Buzz Lightyear also does not do his signature, so he has a stamp that he uses. And then out in front of the Pirates of the Caribbean. And these are just some random pictures of when I was at Hollywood Studios for my birthday as well. And so this is the next trip that we went on. This was the next day, which was March 19th. So this is actually a 6x6 or 6x12 insert. I celebrated my birthday at Disney, I think like 3 times. So we went back. Oh, I know why. Because we went to Hollywood Studios. My favorite restaurant is the the 50s Primetime Cafe. And the reservations for the day that we actually went for my birthday, there was no reservations available that day, so we were like, oh, we'll just go and sit down and eat. And it was like a 2-hour wait. It was crazy. So we made a reservation for a couple days later to go back, and that's all we did was we went to Hollywood Studios and had lunch or dinner there celebrating my birthday again. And there are the Citizens of Hollywood. If you do not know what the Citizens of Hollywood are, they are just these random people that walk around and are a part of the show. So this is Betty Shambles, and she likes to play her harmonica. And so the whole premise of the Citizens of Hollywood is that they're like people who are on Hollywood and Vine, like they're just walking down the street like it's actually Hollywood and Vine. So I was so excited to see Betty Shambles. And then what was even more amazing was I was just sitting on the edge, like sitting here talking to her. I was waiting for my mom to get there, and a photo pass, I really need to figure out what their names, the photographers came by and started like randomly taking shots of us. So that's how I got all these amazing shots with her. And then as we were walking a little bit further into, we came up across Dara Vamp and Boo Wrangler, I think is his name. And so they were riding, do we have more pictures? Yeah. They were riding their horses. I'm trying to find a good picture of them with their horses. Here's one. And so you see they're like those little wooden horses. And so they were showing me how to mount my horse and so that I was able to ride it. An officer, Percival Peabody, stopped us and gave us a ticket for riding our horse down Hollywood and Vine. The whole skit went on for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. The PhotoPass photographer was there. I was just amazed at how many great shots they were able to get. So I was able to document all that. So like, look at all of these photos of us there. So I was like, this is my mom. Because the officer came up, and so my mom's like, nope, it was you. And then this lady was like, nope, it was you. So it was just a fun time. So that was that day. And then we had pictures taken in front of, like at the entrance to the park, and then at the entrance to Star Wars. This is my friend Tina. You'll see her quite a bit. We actually have what we call Disney Tuesday. It's been moved to Disney Wednesday because of her kids' baseball schedule. But we go every other week when we don't have the boys. We go to Disney together. So this is the 50s Primetime Cafe. Oh, it has such yummy food, and the service is, so it's supposed to be set in the 50s, so there's like little tiny TVs on the tables. You could tell from, like, it has like the Formica tables that you would see like in the 50s. I don't know if I can get it to focus. In the 50s. And the waiters or waitresses are either your aunt or your uncle or your cousin, and they'll tell you things like, don't put your elbows on the table. You have to set the table for yourself, so they put everything there at the beginning, and then they tell you, you know, make sure you set the table before I come back. And then they check to make sure that your like forks and knives and spoons are on the same, like on the right side of the table. And they'll yell at you if you have your elbows on the table. And then it's just all southern food, like the fried chicken and the pot roast. Oh, it's just a yummy, yummy place. If you visit Disney, this is the place to eat. And it's very reasonably priced. I feel like it's one of the more reasonably priced restaurants to eat at Disney. So more photos of us at 50s Primetime Cafe. And then meeting Daisy. Like, Daisy is she's my Disney character. I love her so much. That is my washer going off, telling me that their clothes are done. So visiting Daisy and getting her autograph, just amazing. Oh, I love her so much. I like her pizzazz and everything about Daisy I love. So this is another one of my 10 by 13 page protectors in there. And then of course we met Donald. So the reason I got an annual pass to Disney, I have a goal to get every single character's autograph. Like, that is my goal. So every time we go, like, there's been times where Tina and I have gone just to get autographs for somebody there. We'll go and like plan our day around getting that autograph. So Donald, and then we saw Goofy. And this was actually, we came out of the bathroom and my mom was like, come here, Lisa, come here quick. And I was like, what? Like, seriously, I just went to the bathroom. and we turned around the corner and she had saw Goofy, and the line was like super short. So we were able to get good shots of Goofy. And so not only do I want everybody's autograph, but they're all in different costumes, so I want pictures with all of them as well too. So it's been a year-long journey that I still haven't like got everything accomplished. I've got a lot of autographs accomplished, but not all of them. So then we have Pluto, and Pluto actually, he's so, like, I love Pluto. Right here, he like drew a big heart and pointed at me. Oh. Well, I think another thing that amazes me about Disney, even though like I know that this is true about Disney every single time I go, these characters, it doesn't matter if you are 2 years old and this is the first time that you've seen Pluto, or you are 35 years old and you're here to see Pluto. They treat you like the best, and they stay in character, and they ask you questions, and they are just amazing about their characters, and I love it so much. I think that's one of the big things that I love about Disney, among other things that I love about Disney. So this picture here I love with my mom. So we all gave like Pluto a kiss, and he went to like kind of lean in to get a kiss from her, and she was like, oh no, I am not having that. So I love everything about Disney and the characters and how they stay in character, and that's what's amazing about them. So then we went and saw Wookiee over in the Star Wars. He did not have an autograph either, unfortunately. He had no hands. And then, oh, another thing that I love is, so when we went, so even the people who are there, I'll come back over here to Olaf. There's Olaf's pictures. There we go. So when I went to get Olaf's autograph, the person who's like there telling, you know, kind of waiting for lines and directing you where you were supposed to go, like I had my autograph book out waiting, and so she gave me the circle, and she was like, Olaf doesn't sign autographs. We've tried to teach him how to write, but he keeps dropping his pencil. So like they come up with these like funny things that as to reasons why, you know, whatever, if they tell you, if they can't do something, they're coming up with these great reasons. So then we saw Darth Vader. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so like this is like one of those things that I have to have the picture because it's there and I want to have a picture with everybody from Disney World, but not really, like there's not a whole lot of embellishment going on because not really, I know I'm not really that big of a, I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes about that because there's a lot of people that like Star Wars. So that's the last thing that I've done so far. So let me show you what I have started to do is fill in the photos as needed, and I still have some blank spots that I need. So I know I'm going to put these little guys in here, and from the, when I went, it's because the stormtroopers were walking down Hollywood and Vine, and so I know I'm going to put something here to talk about the magic shots with Mike Wazowski. And then here's another, the rest of the Olaf photos when we went and saw him. And like this, like, okay, so this photo, and I know that we live in like 2018 and it's Photoshop, but like, can you see like how close they got to, like it looks like I'm holding Olaf's hand. They're so amazing. Disney just, everything about Disney. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so then we have, so that's what I'm gonna start working on with you guys, is working on getting these, the rest of these filled in. So this is what I have so far. And I have lots more to go. So I'm gonna finish that up. That's my album. Put that up there for a second. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been talking about on my channel as well, is that I use the Project Life app to print my photos 3x4, so I get 2 on a 4x6, and this is mainly the main style that I do. However, and I realized after I printed these that I had another folder, because my original thought was that I was gonna do it. Let me show you guys. Oh, let me get it real quick. I started out with a, what is size is a 6x8 album, and so I was gonna do it in this, and this is the album that I first started out with, which I love, and I've done some pocket pages as well as some full 6x8 pages on this one. The issue with this, oh, see, here's that 2000 and, let me pick it out. You see the holographic? It's kind of really hard to tell on camera, but it is holographic. So I was gonna finish up and continue adding photos to this album, but I quickly realized that was not gonna work because I have so many photos and this just would be like overflowing. So what I decided to do was to keep this album, which this album is like nowhere near where it needs to be, but to keep this album Passholder. So everything up to 20, so there's my 2013 and my 2012. Everything pre-Passholder, which was last year, 2017, that I will go in this album, and then everything Passholder. So I renewed my pass this year, so I at least have, I don't know if I'm gonna do, I probably won't be able to fit both years in there, so I might be able to just do one and then do another later. I just realized, like, there's a big, like, look at, oh my goodness, what happened to my album? Do you see that? Oh, I swear. So I have a dog that likes to, I keep my scrapbook room closed because of that, and it looks like she took a big chunk out of it. So anyways, so once I got these printed, I realized, I was going through some photos the other day and realized that I have them printed, some of them twice, but I printed them, these are 2x2s, before I knew I was going to the 12x12 album, so I feel like those are going to be too small. So this is where I print 2x2s on a 4x6, so I get 6 of them. This is all done in the Project Life app. You can also do it this way with a 4x4 and then 2x2s. So some of these I know I have duplicates of because I seriously just printed them. Oh, another great thing about being a pass holder gold and above, and I think this works too if you get them in the, like if you order the photo pass, like if you go and order the photo pass as well, you get these stock photos. So this is of the show that's on at Disney's Magic Kingdom, and then like that's something, that photo is not something that you will ever be able to capture, right? Like that's their fireworks show at Hollywood Studios. There's no camera, like you have to be a professional photographer to get that. So, and then, so things like this with Elsa and Rapunzel. So I like having these so that I can actually enjoy the show and not have to worry about trying to get photos. So that's all that photos there. And then when we went and saw Rapunzel and Tiana for Food and Wine, I seriously just printed all of these. So one of the things about Food and Wine is there is, I don't think I have a photo of it. I don't. You have to try to find from Ratatouille. Little mouse there. He's like all over. So you see him, I'm like pointing to him. Where is he? Oh, it's hard to see him. He's right let's see. If I can get the camera to focus. There we go. He's right there. So that's why I wanted to take a picture of us like pointing to him, but then also take these close-ups of him as well. So here's another one. This one's I think a little bit better to see because of the, you can see him in the sky on top of the building. So he's on top of all these buildings. So that was one of the things that Tina and I enjoy doing, is going and just doing those type of fun things. So I have all these photos that I need to get documented as well. Then, so I have tons and tons of photos to document. I also have, this was sitting on my desk earlier. So as a pass holder, there are exclusive pins for pass holders only. So this one was from the Food and Garden. And these are actually not even like out where all the other pins are. They are held in the back, and you have to ask for them. So, oh, this one I love too. This is the new like pass holder logo. I wanted to get this shirt, but I was too late in getting it. So I have all this memorabilia that I need to go through as well. Look, I just actually, oh, another great thing about being able to having the photo pass thing is that if you can't find your photos, like I couldn't find this card, so we went and did Tales with Belle. I was a part of the show, and so I got a picture with Belle, and I really didn't look because I knew that it would be a hassle, and of course I find it the first thing I look at. So I just emailed Disney and sent them a picture that I took with my phone while we were there. And like within 12 hours, they sent me an email back saying they found my photos and they were uploaded to my PhotoPass account. So, so my plan is to, this is another, this is from the egg thing that they did, which Tina and I were going to do, and we only did 2 of them, to find that as well, to put in there. So, like, my plan is, like, I saved all of these receipts from when we were there so that you could see, like, how much you paid. Because I think that that's kind of important that you see that, because that is, you know, I look at it now and think, okay, so this, I paid $4.25 for strudel cheese. I paid $4 for cheese. All right. And $5 for a toasted pretzel. So $10 for a snack, which, like you saw my response, so holy cow, I paid what, $4.25 for cheese. But what is it going to be like in the future when, you know, like we look back and they're like, holy cow, they only paid $4.25 for cheese. Like when my mom tells me things, how much she used to pay for stuff. And I'm like, seriously, Mom? So have those things, that memorabilia. I have the food and wine. When we went to Food and Wine, we didn't do everything, but what we decided to do was the places that, so you can get these passport stickers, books, they're free as well at Disney. And then when you go, they have the stickers in the center. When you go to a restaurant, which obviously we didn't go to that many, so we went to the Lotus House, you could put your sticker there, and then Tina and I were walking around and we were underlining everything, and then probably like the 3rd or 4th one that we went to, well, maybe the last one, so it had to have been the 4th one that we went to, we were like, oh, there's little boxes right there so that you can check so you don't have to underline what you ordered. So we have pictures of that. And oh, it was a warm cheese strudel with mixed berries. So it wasn't just cheese, it was actually something more than that. So, okay, now I understand why I paid $4. So let me see what else I got here. So, oh, this is actually when we went to Disneyland. So this will not be in this album. I'm actually going to do 12 by 12 pages. Because that's when I lost my camera. And so I lost all my photos of... I was very, very sad when we went there. So I have my Minnie Mouse Disneyland Resort from when we went out there. And then this is mine and Kevin's movie Like we actually, like a lot of things that we do are based on the movie Up. So this is actually not going to go in this big album. It'll go into, it'll have its 12 by 12 page in my like regular yearly albums. Okay, let's see, what, I have a couple more bags here. Let's see which ones are really full. Oh, this one is, so in the Food and Wine last year, this is the passport that you can get for Food and Wine, and why do I only have one sticker? Oh, I only did one last year. I feel like I ate more than that. I did eat a lot there. Okay, so I have some guide maps, some time guides, this. So part of the Food and Wine is, where is that? I'll have to look for that so I can show that, guys, to you. I'm not exactly sure where it's at. But so a part of finding Ratatouille, once you find all of him, you get a little keychain. You get to pick which keychain you wanted. Isn't that cute? And here's my Passholder hen from Food and Wine. I'm going to, there we go. So if you went to all of the different restaurants or all the different shops for Food and Wine, you get these little tiny pins as well that say annual pass holder, and they're in like different colors. It has a year. And you also, these are 3 buttons for annual pass holders. They were available each week of Food and Wine. So we had to go, we went every week actually, in, maybe it was 2 weeks. But we went there was 3 of them and we went every time. So these are free for pass holders as well. So that was this one. And then some of the events are not a part of Passholder. So Mickey's Not So Scary, Halloween, and the Christmas special are not included in the Passholder, but we get Passholder discounts. And so I wasn't really going to go until I found out that there are special people at Mickey's Not So Scary. And that includes Jack Skellington and Sally. So we got pictures with them. This was actually my pass, because when you purchase your ticket, that's my ticket. And then I got these 2 pass holder. This one's a pass holder exclusive. This one is not. But I liked Mickey being scary. This one actually opens up. Isn't that cool? So these are going to be in my albums. I don't think that focused. There we go. These will be in my albums as well. Oh, when I went, and I'll show you guys pictures of that, a huge group of us went, and we dressed up as Alice in Wonderland, and I was the evil, or the Queen of Hearts. And so when I had forgot my autograph book, because I didn't think that we were going to be doing autographs, because I actually went to Mickey's Not So Scary twice. And so the first set of people that I went with, I didn't realize that there were those characters. That's how I actually found out. And so I had to go purchase a autograph book. So when I purchased it, she asked, the cashier that checked me out asked me if she could give me a button that says painting the roses red. So I thought that was so awesome. So I loved wearing that while I was there. So if you go, you definitely want to get the maps. Even if you don't use them, we always try to get the maps, because these change all the time. So this is these special characters and things like that. This is available for 2017. Food and Wine's available for 2017. So all of this is you want to have all that memorabilia if you decide to go when you're going, because it will not be the same the next time that you go. So I think I have one more bag. What else do I have left? This bag was really full, but I don't feel like it's full of stuff. This is like random stuff. I think it's, like, I try to keep them separate. So this was actually, oh, so there was a day, where's those photos, that we went this day where you could get, there were special magic shots. So that's one of them. And it was called the Photo Pass Day. Oh, it was so busy that day. But they had special things as well. And so one of those things was Maleficent, which is just amazing. We waited 3 hours to see her. I can't believe we waited 3 hours to see her. The Evil Queen, or the Queen, and Captain Hook and Peter Pan were there together as well. So we have those. This was on October 1st, 35 years for Epcot. Can't believe they've been around that long. And then this one's from Animal Kingdom for their 20th anniversary. I can't believe they've been around that long either. Animal Kingdom. Crazy. Oh, here's the pen, the Passholder pen. Isn't that cool looking? For Epcot's 35 years. So it has Walt on it. Can you see Walt? So my 20s, so I always get a pen too with the year on it, which I don't think I've gotten it for this year yet, so I need to do that. I don't think, there we go. Like just a regular pen with the year on it. So, and then the stickers that they give you randomly, and some more receipts. I tried to get 2 of them because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. And I wanted to make sure that I had, you know, if I could get both the front and the back, because isn't that cool looking? Oh, I love all of them. The Evil Queen there. And then that with the map is just awesome for Peter Pan. So, try to get 2 of them. At Disney's Hollywood, not Disney Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, they do this handbook. I have not done this yet. This is actually something that we need, Tina and I, to go and do. This is Malachi's from when I took him. So, to be a wilderness explorer, which is from Up, you have to visit all of these places. And there's like, you actually have to answer questions and do different, like it's an actual, like, handbook that they have to do that you would do for, like, you know, Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or things like that, and then when you do them you get to place your badge there, and if you finish it, which we never did, we have not done it, I don't know what you get. I'm sure it's something fun. So Tina and I need to put that on our to-do list. This is actually, before when you purchase photos, which I haven't done in so long, this is actually the card envelope that they came in, and I cut it out because I figured I would use it somehow. Okay, yeah, so just random stuff from my trips. Oh, this is one, it is annual pass holder exclusive coin. This is like a hard case. So I wanted to put it, I think it's 4x6, so I want to put it like directly in my album, but I thought that was really cool too. So that is my plan for you guys, is to get this documented. And I was kind of hesitant at first to do it because, you know, I am exclusively a 2-page scrapbooker. I do have, now don't get me wrong, I do 1-page layouts. They're very rare. Actually, I just did one. Let me show you guys real quick that one, which has nothing to do with Disney at all, and I won't put it on my channel. But this tells you like the type of person that I am, and it is I'm so bad. Like, I have like all of these layouts that I need to get put away. So this layout is a one-page layout that I'll put in my album. Do you see the title? I Need Gas Again. I hate purchasing gas. Like, the price of it is one thing, but really the issue is I hate getting out of my car and like standing at the pump and waiting. So I am really bad. I am that person who waits until the very last minute. So do you see, I took a picture of this one day. This is the range. Like, normally it has miles there. Like, this is how many miles you have until you run out of gas. So like, you know, when you fill up your tank, it's like 300 and something. I had so much low gas that there was no number on there. And I am sad to admit that this has happened more than once for me, where I have had that many, it's gotten down that low. So luckily I know my car enough to know how far I go. When this comes on, that's like immediate, you need to get gas right now. So I do one-page layouts. It's not that I don't do them, but they're usually things like this where there's really more of a story behind it than anything else, and it's something fun to document things like that. So that's my one-page layout that I did recently. Okay, so before I move on to the product, this is the one thing that I was telling you guys about with Remy's from Ratatouille, the hide and squeak. So you had to go around all the worlds and find him, and then put the sticker of what he was holding in that place. So we finished it for Remy. We did not finish it for the like Easter one. We got 2 done out of all of them. So here's the stickers that we have on the back. So I'm still going to document it that we only got 2. Did not make it around the world. This was actually very shortly after we started going. And so we got over here right before France, and we saw Alice and we saw Mary Poppins, and then it got dark. So we just didn't have time to finish that. But I still want to document it and still put it in my album. So I hinted at it before of what I was going to use for this album, and you guys seen it in the so far, is the Say Cheese collection. So when I say that I have purchased everything, I really have. I purchased all of the, here's all the paper, the actual paper that, you know, you pay like $1.29 for, or 99 cents, $1.29, something like that for. So I have all of that. And then even with the gold foil. So, you know, I have tons and tons of that. And then I felt like I needed, on top of this, I needed the paper pads. These are from Hobby Lobby, because I didn't want to use, like, I didn't want to be torn between what to use, this side or this side, because I like both sides. And even though I have 2 sheets of it, and you know, I could totally do that, I felt like I was wasting it if it wasn't going in the Pocket Life, Project Life pocket pages, or the pocket page type style. So that's why I purchased this one, the paper pad, so that I had those to use on like the layout that I just did the video for. So I have all of that. Then I have like the sticker sheets and the chipboard. These are all my scraps of things that I've already done, plus the 6x6. I think this is 3. That other paper that I showed you, I think is 2, or the other way around. Yeah, this is 3. This pack is 2. Say Cheese 2. I even purchased, oh, here's some more stickers. Oh, This is a Say Cheese 3 collection kit. I didn't even realize I purchased that. Look at that. So, another sticker sheet. And I even purchased when it first came out, when it was like really difficult to find, I purchased page kits that, so it has the stuff in it. This is the Say Cheese, the first line, so that I could use it. So I definitely probably won't use that layout. I won't use it that way, but I wanted it so that I could have the stuff that came along with it. I might use that as inspiration, but so that's all of the paper and big embellishments. And then I have all the little stuff as well to go along with it. So I purchased like the 6x8 album. Oh no, these are 6x8 sticker sheets. So all of that to use as well. And the brads, more brads, the decorative clips, which I probably won't use these as clips. I will probably use them as like take them off. I'm gonna zoom in and see if that makes it a little easier for you guys to see. The epoxy metal clips. These are from the Snap album, the studio albums. This is from the first collection as well. That's Say Cheese 2. I have all the wood veneer, and then also some other things that I purchased. I think these were from Michael's. So it has like the word princess, ooh, there, Minnie, Disney Days, Dream, Magic, and then this is the like wood veneer that goes along with it as well. This one is from the Say Cheese 2 collection. So I have everything like really organized. I separated everything into different bags. Here's all the ephemera. Here's my 4x4 and 2x2 cards. Tons of these. The 3x4 cards. So many 3x4 cards. More stickers. It's a big old stack of stickers. These are my 4x6 cards. And let's see, this one, oh, I did have the 6x8 paper pad. So, because when I purchased it, I had planned to do it in this size. Excuse me. And then I also have, again, because I purchased this, I was going to do it in the 6x8 size, I have like the Snap pieces. And one of the collections that isn't Disney is a 24/7, but it's the same colors. And so like I would use this side of it. I don't know that I would use that side. But it has the exact same colors. And the saying like life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, like that's, even though not a Disney, it looks very Disney-ish. So I purchased this as well to use within the collection, even though it's not Say Cheese. And then I have the pocket pages, which I apparently liked a whole lot because I bought 2 of them. And then this is, oh, this is just like, what do they call these? Just the basics. So it has just like journaling lines and things like that on it. And then this is the Say Cheese Snap pages. So this actually has all of the Disney stuff in it. I really like that because like that's done for you. Can you see it? To zoom out just a little bit, too much stuff on my table. So like the page is done, you put a picture on it, add a few more embellishments, and it's perfectly good to go. This is another one that's you know, pretty much close to being done. So I have lots and lots and lots of supplies. So comment below, tell me if this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, if you want to see anything in particular for this layout. I know that there are folks who have this line that love it just as much as I do, because if you're a Disney lover, you love this line. and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this collection, or this mini series for this. The couple other things that I have are some flowers, which, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with flowers. I have so many of them because it used to be such a popular thing, and now they're not, and now I don't know what to do. And then I also have some from Queen & Company, some Flair, but I don't know that I can't really use these because these colors are wrong. Like, I could use the camera and the little hand here, but that's, I feel like, really the only two that I can use in this one. And then this one, because that red and that yellow do not match. Like, look, they don't match that, and that really bothers me. Like, that's, oh, maybe not. Maybe I could use that one. Like, if it wasn't really close to another red. So we'll see. I'm sure that I will end up using that Flair in some way. So I have that, and then I also have these little buttons. All Disney buttons. So, little mini heads. It's not going to focus for me. There we go. Mini heads, maybe. There we go. Little tiny polka dotted Mickey heads. Let me see if I put something behind it. Some Mickey heads there. There we go. Some glittery mini heads. So, and then some other brads. So, actually, let me just like move this out of the way. Move out of the way. Then zoom way back down again. Okay. So those, and then, oh, so many of them. Oh, look at Mickey's little shorts. Mickey shorts. Big star and a flower. So tons and tons of stuff. Oh, so here's some black polka dots with mini bows. Little mini caps. And white polka dotted mini heads. Red and white polka dotted mini heads. So, like, just tons and tons of stuff, guys. I have all of, you know, when I collect the Disney stuff, I'm definitely a collector of all. So, let me zoom back out. Or this way. I was like zooming in the wrong way. And then put something back here so it will focus back. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So, like I said, leave your comments below. I hope that this is something that is exciting and that you guys are looking forward to this. I really want to get my Disney album done because, like I said in another video, I just printed like 500 photos. So I have a ton of photos that I need to get done, and I can't believe that I've let this go this long. I am really caught up in scrapbooking. I feel like I scrapbooked last year, and this year is pretty much where I'm at right now scrapbooking, which I feel like is caught up because most people are scrapbooking, you know, a lot older photos, which is, I am in no way, absolutely no way saying that there is anything wrong with that. Everyone scrapbooks at their own pace and scrapbooks what they enjoy scrapbooking. Later, you know, older photos, don't ever feel like that you need to get caught up. Even though I'm a year behind and I feel like I'm caught up, like that's where I stand. But I know that I am fortunate enough to be in a situation that I'm currently in, that I am able to scrapbook, I feel like, a lot more than most people, and I am very, very fortunate for that, and I am very thankful that I have a lifestyle that allows for that with my boyfriend and having 50-50 custody, and, you know, just being able to see that. I'm actually going to put this, because, you know, I do love this album a lot. I'm going to put that album there, because Don't you want to look at my pretty album even though it's messed up right there? I can't believe my dog did that. So yeah, I think that I in no way saying that you guys should be caught up. I don't even know where I was going with all of that. Just to know, oh, I do have some Mickey washi tape. Isn't this cute washi tape? Put it on a piece of paper. How cute that is. Oh, so cute. So like, I don't even know where I was going with that. About being caught up. It is not important that you are caught up. Don't feel like you need to get caught up. That's not, it's not an important thing. You do what you do. Scrapbooking is really about enjoying yourself and enjoying this process. If I ever get to a point where I am truly 100% caught up and I don't have anything else to scrapbook, that will be a very, very sad day for me, because I enjoy this craft and I enjoy the fact that I have a place to come and sit and do this craft. And if I didn't have photos, I would be very sad about that, because then I wouldn't have, you know, things to do in my scrapbook room. So, oh, I know where I was going with that. Leave comments below about what you want to see in this series. If there's anything particular that you want to see, if you want me to highlight anything using this collection, because isn't it so fun? Oh. Simple Stories like really knocked it out of the park with this one. Obviously because they have 3 collections of it. But I just love everything about this collection. Alright, I'm going to sign off. Thanks everyone. This is going to be a really long video. Thanks everyone for staying with me and sticking with me, and I will see everyone soon. Yay! I'm so excited for the series to get started and actually have this album completed. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I might have to decorate the outside of this, or maybe not, because then my dog might chew it up. But yes, soon this will be full of fun photos. It will be stacked full, hopefully. Alright, now I'm just rambling. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for listening to me.